Hello YouTube, this is LethalWeaponsCo, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make the ZCK. That stands for the Zombie Combat Knife. First, a quick disclaimer, use this wisely. It's pretty dangerous and deadly. We built this pretty much just to look cool. Yeah, a few of you in the comments have also been requesting that we make our own weapons. So, just be smart with it. Yeah, use common sense. So, yeah, let's build it. Now I'm going to show you what you need. You're going to need some metal. This is carbon steel. You can get it from Home Depot. And it is 35 inches long, 36 actually. You're going to need a hand grinder with a cutting wheel and or a, you could have a grinding wheel. You need a grinding wheel with that, or you could use a belt sander, and you also need safety equipment. Now, this specific kind of blade that we're going to make, it is reverse tanto edge, and that means that it's going to be, instead of being regular tanto edged, where the point's facing away from you, it's pointing toward you. That actually helps you stab with more thrust. And then, so that's just going to be cut out right there. So yeah, don't cut out that if you're following along at home. Do not cut out the part that I marked. In the way that you want to cut is you want to cut with from about 18.5 inches, and then you want to use the half that is, let's see, you want to use the part that is 18 inches from that. So, yeah. Now we're going to cut this out, and then we'll be right back. Okay. So, now, as you can see, this part is all taken off. So you want to get like a file or something, and just take away this edging over here. So, yeah, that's the next step. Okay, now that we have taken away the notches from the sides, we're going to start grinding. And you could do that with your grinding wheel, or if you have a belt sander or a bench grinder. So, you're going to want to take away or about 1/3 of an inch. Should be visible, and like it'll get all shiny and silvery. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I forgot to mention something earlier too. The kind that I'm making is chisel edged, which means it's not sharpened on both sides, it's only sharpened on one side. Yeah, just remember that. It helps helps you with cutting bone easier. Kind of like how it's called chisel edge. Okay, now that you've done that, don't sharpen the blade. You just want to put a good bevel on it. Yeah. The reason you don't want to sharpen it is because you also have to put on the handle, and you have to clean it up, and you're just going to get cut all over. I made a mistake like that before, so yeah. Now you could buff it up and put a handle on it, but we're just going to put the handle on it first. Okay, yeah. Now we are going to make the handle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the piece that we cut out with the angle grinder, and I'm just going to trace it on the wood over here with this. But if you threw that away, then you could just get the blade, and then you'd trace it like that. So, yes, let's do this. Okay, now that you've traced the sides of the sword onto the wood, now you're going to want to cut it out with a wood saw. Now that you have your two pieces of wood cut out, you're going to want to get some tape, or you could glue it, but I'm just going to tape it because it won't take that long, but you're just going to tape it on or epoxy it on. I'd suggest using epoxy. But okay, here's the about finished product. Shaboom. Since I didn't use any glue or anything on it, the handle's a bit shaky, but I fixed that pretty easily just by adding more tape. Yeah. And something that I accidentally did that I messed up on, but then I thought about the better things. Down here, there's a pommel, which will also help with like window breaking if you need to do that. Yeah. So, I don't know what the next step's going to be, but here's the next step. Since it is carbon steel and it needs to be cleaned, you should probably use something like a tough cloth. Something that'll clean, lubricate, and protect the carbon steel. So you just want to wipe it off every once in a while after you use it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and survive, and use it wisely. We're going to be testing this week after next. Yeah. Adios.